Hello folks, the new Hypostatic Symphony event is out. In this event, you fight the 3 cube bosses, but this time they have a slight modification in their attacks. You can add modifiers to make the challenge harder and get a higher score. The sum of all your highest scores are used to determine how much bonus reward you get throughout the event. The goal is to get 20,000 points. I will show you how I got over 2,900 points with my average free-to-play team, and my adventure rank is only 41. Let's get a quick look at their gear. My Xiangling is pretty weak, but she gets a 20% bonus damage in this fight, so that's why I'm using her. My Geo MC is also very weak. His main purpose is to help me with a couple of the boss's attacks to let me get more hits in. Razor is my main carry here, but his stats are nowhere near being overpowered. I'm still using 4-star artifacts, as you can see. Lastly, we have Kaya. His only purpose is to clear the final phase after the boss shatters into smaller pieces. His level doesn't matter, you just need his ult. To get our point quota, we need to play on expert difficulty. I am activating all the modifiers that increases the boss's damage, but not decrease my own damage. Since my characters are not overpowered, I need every bit of damage I can get. Also, depending on your carry, choose the proper resistance you want the boss to get for extra points. The last part is to choose a time limit and increase the boss's health until I meet the 2,900 requirement. Remember, this is only the average. Maybe some fights in the future will be easier so you can put more modifiers. Well, let us begin. In this stage, there are 6 extra electric cubes on the outside, but you can ignore them. All they do is pulse electricity around, so just stay away and you'll be fine. You can also use food in this fight to buff up your character's attack, defense, and stamina, as well as revive them if they die. I am still dodging and evading the same way I do against the normal variant of this boss. I will point out the new attacks that it has when they come. When it does the drill, make sure to follow it because it can do one of 3 follow-ups, one of which is to just disarm and let you hit it. The boss's range attack here is new. It will shoot 3 slow homing orbs at you, but if you run far away enough like me, the orbs will lose its tracking. The reason I use Geo MC here is to get closer to the boss for the 3rd orb. After I dodge the 2nd orb, I use the meteorite with the MC to block the 3rd orb so I can get in closer. Since my damage is pretty low, I'll take every opening I can get. When the boss goes to the middle to do its laser spin, you can either dash in with your iframes to avoid the attack, or use all the iframes from your elemental burst. When the sigil underneath the boss disappears, get ready to dodge and avoid the collapse. You can check out my guide on all the Hypostasis boss if you want a more thorough look in their attack patterns. Just click the icon on the top right or check the description below. I am sad here because Boba is aiming at the wrong target and it's out of range. Here's the range attack again. I dodge the first 2 attacks when it's far away and then go in with the meteorite for the 3rd. Sadly, the boss is under the AoE of one of the orbs. I wait for the pulse to occur before I go in to not take damage. When the boss does a ground wave, I switch to Geo MC and use his ult right away. This lets me skip trying to dodge the waves and be pretty close in to punish when he stops. Since I don't have an elemental burst this time, I dash in with my iframes. Once again, wait for the sigil on the ground to disappear and dash back out. When he traps you in a cage, you can use GeoMC to glide on over the wall. This is the third reason why I use him in this fight.
Nice and spicy.
When the boss is low on HP, it's finally Kaya's turn. Stand next to any of the 3 shards and use his ultimate. Once they are dead, go on to the next one. Make sure to use his elemental skill as well as any other party member's elemental skill if their cooldowns are up. And that's it. I got 100 points over the average requirement. I'm pretty sure you can build a stronger team than this and have an easier time in this fight. Hope this guide helps, and have fun in this challenge, Traveler.